What's happening, misers? How y'all doing? Who do we have out there tonight? Got a little bit of a different scene. I've been working on the stream just a little bit. We're getting better and better each week, as I always say. Scott Thacker, how are you doing? Pollock, what's up, buddy? How have you guys been? Scott, when are you getting that back worked on? I know you had some issues a couple weeks ago. Did you have surgery for it or what? I know that was the fix. I'm hoping this air conditioner above my head cuts off soon. I don't know how much you guys can hear it. I think it's a quiet night tonight so far. But I'm going to continue anyway. I hope you guys can hear me, right? All right, there we go. All right. So I've got, let's see, what do I have? Okay, good. I'm glad you don't need that surgery. But it's probably easier for you to get surgery than it is for you to have than you have the rest that you need. I want to start off by showing you all I've replenished some of my bags, so I got some things in. I was going to put out a video earlier, but I didn't get it because I was waiting for another package to come in. So for the third tier, I've got some things in. I've got, first off, this redback spider. This was a giveaway that we had before, or a prize. 1 ounce silver redback spider. That's one that's been replenished. So that's back in a grab bag. Let's see, that's an old one. That's a new one. I'll get to that in the second one. Here's another grab bag that's been replenished. Yeah, I like those. I want to keep it. I think I'm always going to have, as long as they're still making them, I'm always going to have a redback spider in one of these bags. I did get another individual ASA. It's a 1998, so it's looking pretty good. Too bad this camera's not better. You'd be able to see it a little bit better, but trust me, it's pretty. That's in a grab bag along with, so not just that one, if you get this particular grab bag, C19, you also get this 1 ounce Apollo 11. Real nice relief there. And there's the capsule in the ocean right there. Another good looking one. So that one's in the same grab bag as the ASE. Then I got a couple of new ones in. Here's one of them. This is one that I like a lot. This one here is a 2 ounce, so this is a big one. It's heavy too. A 2 ounce. Let me read what it says on the back first. It's a 2 ounce white horse. So let me hold it over here so y'all can see it. That's another. There's some really good workmanship that goes into these things. I'm going to have to get an autofocus camera one of these days. Hey Don, how are you doing? Yeah, well, like I said, I made an order and it took forever to get this order. I put in a second order and I ended up just getting that second order in today. It seemed like it took forever. So here's another new piece that I have. Also with the third tier. So this is all part of the $100 tier. And this is the 1 ounce. Everybody's probably seen this around, the 1 ounce Boba Fett. So we've got that, and then we've got one other addition. Actually, it's a replacement for this tier. And I know somebody that's going to really enjoy this one here. This is an MS64 full bell lines 1959D Franklin $half. So that just came in yesterday, or the day before yesterday. And then in addition to that, I finally have something for the big tier, the $250 tier. Let me put these away first so I don't end up getting, I don't want to get too much out here and get things disorganized. I've got everything in envelopes. So let me get these put away. So all of those plus whatever I had in the third tier before is still there. And in the other tier, tier number 4, this is a $250 tier. This is really sweet too. You guys are going to love this. It's a 2002 PF70 Ultra Cameo ASE. This right now is the only thing I have for the $250 tier. I don't have any other grab bag, so if anybody gets a $250 tier, this is what you get, unless you decide to go with multiple pulls from the tier 3, and then you get 2 bags out of that and 1 bag from tier 2. So, and I am working on adding to the 4th tier, since that's the only grab bag I have in that tier. But because of you guys, I'm able to buy things that are in a little bit better shape than before, get a little bit more variety. So there's a little bit more for you guys to choose from when it's time for the grab bag pulls. And let me go over, let's see, let's switch to this right here. Let's see if this works. And it does work. So here are the packages right here up on the screen. I'm in the way of some of them. You can see I've been playing around with a green screen. Just starting. So these are the coin packages right here. They're also in the details. You get more information in the details for the video from tonight. So they're right here. And then I've got, one issue, and the issue right now is it's the coin shortage that we have going on. So here's what I'm doing for the coin shortage. Because of the coin shortage, my bank told me that they didn't have any halves for me at all. And they said that it was because of the coin shortage. And I don't know how the coin shortage has anything to do with $half, but that's what they told me. They said that they didn't receive any shipment at all this week. So they received no coins at all this week, including my halves. I still have 10 rolls left over from last week, so I still have those. And in addition to those, let me switch cameras and show you what else I've got. Let me go to this scene right here. So in addition to the 10 rolls I have, I've got these, and you all probably remember these right here. These are the rolls that I received, or some of the rolls that I received that had been opened. So now it's on the small camera. So these rolls had been opened and they'd been gone through before I even received them. I'm sure, I'm 99% sure there's no silver in these rolls at all. But I know for a fact that I've pulled out NIFCs from these rolls. So here's what I want to do if anybody's interested. If anybody goes above and beyond the 10 rolls, and I know Don just got 10 rolls, so thank you, Don. We'll get you started shortly. If anybody buys any additional rolls, I'm going to go through these rolls here, and any NIFCs I'll either send to you, or we can bank them, and you can turn them into 40% $half once you get enough of them to get one. So let's say, for example, somebody buys, they want to buy a search of 20 rolls. I will go through 20 of these right here. Guaranteed you're not going to get silver out of these because somebody already went through them and probably pulled them out. You will get the tier package for the 20 rolls tonight. We'll do the drawing. And then when I get coins again, which should be next week, I'm going to work on getting another bank. So I've got, two banks that I'll be able to go to from two different branches. Once I get a new box in, I will go through 20 of those for you on the next live show. So I'll go through 20 for you tonight, for these rolls, and then 20 from brand new unopened rolls as soon as I get them. If you can't make it that particular day, you don't even need to be in channel. You'll be on reserve, so you'll be the first that I go through. I won't go through any new rolls until I'm done with the rolls from this week. So I'll go through your 20 rolls. I'll send you whatever I find in there. There won't be a second tier package, obviously, but that's what I'm going to do. So you'll ultimately get twice the amount of rolls gone through. Unfortunately, we know that there's not going to be any silver in here. So basically, your rolls are just going to be delayed. We'll go through some today, and then we'll go through unopened rolls. If I confused you and you have any questions, just ask. If not, we'll get started shortly on Don's rolls. All right, so Don, let me grab your 10 rolls out. Also, Don, I know you normally get more than 10 rolls. If you only wanted the 10 rolls because of that's all I have that are unopened. If you do want to get additional rolls, I'll do exactly that. I'll go through 10 or however many additional tonight, and then the next time I get rolls, you'll get. I'll go through those without any additional money, and anything I get from there, they will be yours and sent to you. So I'll throw that out there. And for now, though, I'll start going through these rolls here for you. I'm also tossing the idea around about it. Let's say somebody liked the Boba Fett, or somebody liked something from the third or fourth tier, but because of income they can't afford to spend that kind of money on rolls. What I'm thinking about doing, and there's really nothing stopping me other than just trying to think things through. Sometimes I'm slow to think. I'm slow to react, but I'm constantly thinking about what the issue is. I'm thinking about if somebody can only afford to buy 5 rolls one week, if they wanted to delay the grab bag drawing until the following week or sometime later on in the month, because they know the following week they'll have another $25. So at that point, because they delayed the drawing for the $25 tier, they bought another 25 the following week, so then they'd be eligible for the $50 tier. And if they decided they wanted to go to the $100 tier in 2 more weeks, they just delay the grab bag until they got to the tier that they wanted. I think that'll help people out if there's some income issues and somebody doesn't have the disposable income to spend on rolls to get to a certain tier. That way they're not just obligated to that particular tier that particular night. It'll essentially be banked. I would need somebody's address and information immediately, because if something happened that they weren't redeemed within a certain amount of time, I would have to still do a drawing and send everything out just to make sure that they did. Yeah, I know it's crazy. I'm gonna have to have spreadsheet to keep track of things like that. Right now, it's a whole lot easier because there's a limited amount of people that are in the channel. Later on, it would get a little bit more complicated. But the way I take care of that is, I keep notes. I don't know if you guys can see me, writing things down, but I keep notes on, you know, what I'm doing for every individual, and then at the end of the stream, when I go through and get everything sorted, you know, I'll add, like now that we're banking NIFCs, I'm adding those to a spreadsheet. I don't have it public yet, but I do have that spreadsheet. That's something, the different tiers and those being delayed, I would take notes that particular night, and then I put that on a spreadsheet also that would be public. So if you logged into the website, you'd be able to take a look and see where you were with the particular tiers. So it would be a little bit difficult to track, but not too difficult that I wouldn't be able to do it. So those are the things that are going on. Trying to make things a little bit easier. Trying to make people able to afford, you know, the certain tiers that they want, if that's an issue with people. So, Don, let's get started on your 10 rolls. Good luck. Hopefully we find some silver in here. Let's get started. All right, my friend, not a problem. Missing a couple people tonight. I hope it's not because of me. When I posted the notification for the video, for some reason it came up as unpublished. I think what happened, there was a video that the video from last week, the one that ended up, let's see, last week was the week where, yeah, I got pulled off the air prematurely because it said there was a violation. I appealed it. And I came back right away, and I was talking to Jimmy about his prize, and I ended up making that video unpublished. So when I went and made the notification for tonight's stream, I think it defaulted to the last unpublished video that I did. Coin collecting with Tyler. How are you doing? Haven't seen you, or didn't see you last week. Not that I remember. How's everything going, Tyler? Wow, that's awesome, Tyler. I know you've been doing a lot of live streams. I'm happy for you. That's 324 away from 1,000. That's pretty impressive. How long have you had your channel, Tyler? I didn't see Mint Mod in here yet, and once he comes in, well, even if he doesn't come in, I'll post your channel in chat. I know there's a way I can authorize you to do it, but I don't know what the command is. Hey, what do you all think of the innovation dollar coins that are out there? Have you taken a look at those? Do you all like those? Roll number 5. I hope it's not too bad. I know we had some storms in Maryland the other day, but it was just a little bit of thunder. It didn't last too long. Number 6. Come on, let's get some silver out of here for Don. The obverse, I don't like at all. It's got the Statue of Liberty, but it doesn't take up the whole coin. There's a lot of free space on there, and I don't like that. But the reverse of them, they're going to be different by state, and some of them look really good. I don't think too many people collect those. I've got some of the presidential dollar coins. I actually got them from the bank. My bank didn't want them. 2000 or 1996. So I ended up buying some from them, but a lot of them are duplicates. I need to get rid of them. I don't know if I'm going to offer them as giveaways at some point, or I'll take them to the back to the bank. I'm not really sure. Three left. Let's get some silver out of here. I think this particular box has been pretty quiet as far as silver goes. You know, I didn't see the ASE reverse yet for the new one. I'll have to take a look at that a little bit later. Two left. Come on. I keep trying to find out how long this coin shortage is supposed to last, but I can't find a date. Nobody will commit to a date at all on how long it's going to be. Hey Tadon, how are you? Alright, last roll. I better get some good boxes once I start getting boxes again. Alright, no luck, Don. Sorry about that. Thank you for the rolls. Let me switch screens real quick and go to, let's go to this one right here. Alright, Don, did you want to do the coin package or the stacker package for these right here? stacker package. All right. I really enjoy the stacker packages. All right, we've got them in there. One stacker pool, one miser pool. Let's see what we've got. And just like always, if you don't like what you get, we can put it back and we can pull out something else. Switch the screen back here. No, we'll stay with this one here. All right, I've got 04. Let's find bag 04. Zero 04 it is. All right, Don. In 04, I have 2 BU 40%ers and a ½ ounce Year of the Monkey. So just let me know if you want to keep that one, or if you want me to set it aside and draw for another one. Yeah, the stacker pools, you get so much more of a variety. Let's try another one. Not a problem. All right. Let me put this one back in the bag. I'll set that aside as well as the number. And we'll see what's in number 2. Bag number 21. All right, let's see what we've got in 21. I hope it's better. All right, bag number 21. I've got a 1 troy ounce. Let's hold this up here. Asahi round. 1 troy ounce, and here's the reverse. And Don, because you're such a great supporter of the channel, if you don't like number 2, grab bag number 2, and you'd rather have grab bag number 1, it's yours. You let me know if you want the Asahi 1 ounce round, or if you want the ½ ounce and the 2 BU 40%ers. Yeah, I like that too, Scott, the ½ ounce coins. I need to get some more of those. The first bag, okay, we will go back to the first bag. That was 04. So that's the one for Year of the Monkey, ½ ounce. And the 2 BU 40%ers, those are yours. Thank you very much, Don. And I will get these out tomorrow. I'll probably have them ready for you. I'll probably have them ready tonight, and they'll just get in the mail tomorrow. Alright, it looks like it's probably going to be a slow night tonight. I am going to go through some of these other rolls that I have and hang out for a little bit and see what I find in there. I've got to get through them anyway. I've actually gotten through a lot of them, but I've been busy with some other things, mostly rolling up $50 to get them back to the bank. And I haven't finished going through them. I didn't expect to have them this long, but I'm glad I do now, because at least I've got something to go through. So let me switch back. That's right too. I told Tyler that I was going to pull up his channel. Let me grab this real quick for Tyler. Tyler, are you still out there? Tyler's been joining the streams. He may have been there from the beginning. Tyler, have you been there from the beginning when I first started? I know most people in the channel have. Let me find his channel real quick. Coin collecting with Tyler. All right, there's Tyler's channel. If you guys haven't checked it out, take a look at it. If you like what you see, go ahead and give him a subscribe. I know he'll appreciate it. So let me go through some of these and let's see what we find. I don't know. I haven't heard from Spray Can. I know he commented on the video, I believe it was yesterday, and I haven't heard from him today. So yeah, we've got a couple people that are usually with us that aren't here tonight. I just saw the viewers shoot up by 2, so maybe somebody stopped in. I'm happy to say I also made an appointment for the eye doctor. I can see the dates on the coins. Sometimes the 9s and the 6s and the 0s. I have to take a second look at those. But there he is. See that? You just mentioned his name and he popped in there. Everybody was worried about your Spray Can. Yeah, how's that for timing? Oh, Mint Mod came in also. How's it going, Mint Mod? Was wondering about you too. Anybody have any good plans for the 4th of July? My sister's having a cookout on Saturday, so I'm going over there with my wife and my kids. I'm not even sure. I haven't looked at what they're doing with fireworks this year. I guess they can still light them off, but they're probably not going to have a whole lot of gatherings. At least it depends on where you're at. In fact, my sister's was kind of a last-minute deal, so I'm glad she's putting something together. Yeah, ask the chat. I don't know. Maybe somebody can help you out with those. I mean, I find them every once in a while. Some of them just appear to be discolored. I know I've gotten one or two that You think that would be cool if they were experimental planchets. That would be something. Did you end up hanging on to that that planchet that we found? I know since then I'd found that quarter planchet, and I've got that in my collection. They're a little bit heavier. You know, they may very well be plated, if that's the case. But you know, like you said, it's odd that if they're plated, that there's nothing on the ridges. Yeah, I know the feeling. I've got the same problem. I've got pennies in here from February that I've got in bottles right now. I want to get rid of them. I want to drop them off to the bank or get a gift card from the coin counter. But I'm afraid that, you know, there's going to be a new discovery, which is probably going to be very unlikely for the, you know, the old pennies that I have. Or, you know, I'm going to come across something that I didn't know before and miss out. So I should probably, you know, get away from that fear. RH Spray Can, I will. Let me go over something with you real quick because you weren't here in the beginning. But let me get through this roll. Take them to a casino. Yeah, I could do that. I'll try to win something. All right, spray can. Here's the issue I've got. I explained it in the beginning, but you weren't here, so I only had 10 rolls that that were new from the bank. These rolls that I have are rolls from in fact, part of the problem, I didn't update my my roll goal either, so it shows that I've got 10 available, so I apologize for that. But I've got these that I've had for a couple of weeks. These are ones that have already gone through, and what I put out to everybody is that if anybody wanted beyond what I had new rolls for, beyond the 10 that I have that Don ended up buying, I would search these rolls right here. And these are rolls that I don't expect to find any silver in at all because they've already been gone through, as evidenced by this right here. I know that there are NIFCs in here because I pulled NIFCs out of these before. But if you still want those, if not, I'll just refund your money for you. But if you want, one option for you is that I will go through. I'll go through rolls here. I'll search these. If I come up with NIFCs, you can either bank them or I'll send them to you. And then once I get rolls, new rolls in, hopefully next week, I wasn't able to get any because of the coin shortage. My bank didn't receive any rolls at all. I will also go through, I'll do a search for you of those rolls based on, you know, what you paid for it tonight. If you don't want to do that, I understand, it's not a problem. I'll refund your PayPal, you know, right now so that we're square. But if you still want to, I'll go through, you know, these rolls right here, and if I get NIFCs, you know, they're yours or they're banked, and then once I get new rolls, I'll go through, you know, those rolls for you for free. So just let me know what you want me to do. And while I'm waiting, let me update this right here. That was an easy goal to make, 10 rolls. Okay, so you got 5 rolls. In fact, I think you gave me 30 instead of 25. Yeah, 30. So I'll do 6 rolls for you, and on top of that, I will owe you 6 rolls. So next week, when I get more half dollars in, I owe you 6 rolls from there. Alright, so you know what, I had an odd number of rolls to begin with. Odd in the sense that I had 6 and not 5. I had an extra one. 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll go through these, and then I'll owe you 6. Thank you very much. Good luck. You know, it would be crazy if I pulled some silver out of here. It really would. Not a problem. Well, I think that's what's fair, Spray Can. So I appreciate the support, and you know, in turn, I'm going to always make sure you guys get, you know, at least what, you know, the basic is. And I think going through, you know, 6 rolls later on, and you know, giving you whatever I find out of here, I think that's fair for me not having rolls to go through, and for you buying some. So I appreciate it. There is a GAW video, and let's see, did it pop up? I don't know if it popped up yet, but I can post it real quick. It's the video about the 1969S. I think you commented, if I remember correctly, but just in case, I'll post it in here for you. There you go. Two more. A little bit of rainbow toning on this one right here. I'll set that aside for you. Yeah, I went back through all my 69s and didn't find any. And yeah, the only problem is I'm not single, so I just try to make sure I keep track of my time. I try to make sure. Right now, without a job, it's easy because, you know, during the day I can do my thing, and then when my wife gets home, you know, I hang out with her. It'll be a little bit more difficult when I have to go to work. All right, so Troy, thank you again. I owe you 6 rolls. I've got this this toner for you, and it's up to you if you want hold on, let me first let me switch this. I like actually switching to the single cam right here. So I've got this toner for you. If you want, I will send it out to you. If not, can't get the angle on it right. If not, if you want to bank it, you can bank it towards a 40%er. Just let me know if you want it shipped to you or if you want it banked. And let me know which package you want. Do you want the coin package or the stacker package for the first tier? So you can either get the 40%er, the silver dime in one pool, or for the stacker package, you can get one minimizer pool. Stacker package, good. I like the stacker packages. All right, let's see. Let me grab the stacker package coins. Throw these in a bag. And here we go. All right, you got double, or not double O, 07. Let me find bag 07. '07. All right, so in '07, I have for you a 1999 proof set. So that's one. I also have two other things in here. I have a copper round Panda. Right there. And the third is another copper round. And this one's got, we've got a buffalo. I wish that camera was autofocus. And that right there. So that's what's in '07. If you like, we can set that aside and we can draw another for you. Or if you're happy with this, I'll get it out to you tonight. Actually tomorrow. So let me know if you want to redraw or if you're happy with this package right here. The other thing with the grab bags, there's a little bit of a mystery to the grab bags too, which is nice. A little bit of suspense. Okay, happy with that one? Spray can, I will have that out for you. Thank you very much. And then once I get those other rolls in, I owe you 6. Clear my desk a little bit, go through some of these other rolls. I appreciate that spray can, but guess what? I've got your address. I'm going to do 6 for you anyway, and if I find anything in there, I'm going to send it to you. But thanks, I do appreciate everything you've done. All right, let me get back to some of these. Pass a little bit of time. you didn't want pizza. You don't hear that much. So I ended up buying a new microscope. I just finally pulled the trigger today. I've been looking at them for the past couple of weeks. It always takes a while for me to decide to buy something. Let me show you what I had. I had one of these right here. No, I still have it. But for whatever reason, it keeps becoming not recognized by my computer, to the point where, you know, I got so angry I wanted to throw it. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to look at coins, and it keeps just constantly cutting out and then coming back in, and it got to be a huge hassle. I've used it very infrequently over the past couple of weeks while I've been looking for a good coin microscope. But I don't see a whole lot of reviews for coin microscopes. So I just started looking at a bunch of different kinds today, and I came across an Amscope that I really like. It looks like it's designed for circuit boards, but it's got an articulating arm on it, so you can get different angles. I checked out a couple of reviews for it, and it looked pretty good, so I ordered it. It's a little bit pricey, but I figure if it can do everything that I want it to do and not cut out on me, and be reliable, then it'll be worth it, because I won't have to worry about replacing it. So I'm hoping to get that sometime next week. I think once I get it, I'll give it a shot, and I'll probably do a video review for it and get that out there, because I don't see many microscopes by YouTube streamers, or anybody for that matter, that are out there that look like this. Hopefully it works. If not, I'll be sending it back right away. I looked at the microscopes with the eyepieces, but I'd rather just have something show up on my screen. I don't want to have something that I have to, you know, move my body into different positions to look at. I'd like to be able to, you know, just sit in my chair and slide it underneath the microscope. All right, Don, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not real good at checking my mailbox. I try to check it once a week, but I'll make sure I check it by next Wednesday at the very least. You know what? That's the other thing. I forgot to mention this last week. Let me just ask for a little help. If you know, I appreciate the support. You know, you guys coming out there and coming out here every week and spending time in channel, and, you know, buying roll searches, and just, you know, just being there. For those of you that you know, that don't buy rolls, I appreciate you being out there. But I joined the affiliate program for Amazon, and I joined it a while ago, but I didn't have any activity, so they ended up shutting down the account, and I started it back up again. And what happens is, if you go to Amazon and you use my link, I get a percentage, and the percentages are between like 2% and 10%. Most of them are between, you know, 2 and 4%. It's not significant, but, you know, it's a little bit here and there. And when it adds up to, you know, when you accumulate $10, they'll send you a gift card, or they'll send you a check. But let me pull up that link real quick. If you're already buying something from Amazon, and you know, you want to help out a little bit, go to one of my videos, and in my video, one of my recent videos, otherwise you'll be using the old link, and just click on the link first for the affiliate for me, and then when you buy something, if it's part of the program, then I'll get credit for it, and it'll help out a little bit. And then also, if there are other YouTubers that do the same thing, you know, feel free to jump back and forth, and if you're going to buy something from Amazon anyway, might as well use somebody's link and, you know, help them out a little bit if you think about it, if you have time. So that's the affiliate link right there. But yeah, go ahead, if you're up to it, go ahead and give it a shot. I appreciate it. And if not, you know, no big deal. I know sometimes when you're looking for something, it's a, you know, you pull it up, you look for it, and that's it. You don't want to spend time trying to pull up somebody's affiliate link, and that's not a problem. This one here's got a little bit of a toning. The front, the back, the reverse looks better. I don't know how good you guys are going to be able to see that on this camera. I fixed the resolution on the camera. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see it too well on there, but that's one I'm probably going to hang on to. For Father's Day, my wife got me a coin album, and it's one of the ones you can put the 2x2 flips in, so you can put anything on there at all. And I've been enjoying that, pulling some things out of boxes and bags and getting them in flips, putting them away. Sounds good, Scott. Take your time. Like I said, I know what it's like out there. You know, myself, I'm fortunate that even though I'm not working, you know, things are still good. They're manageable. I'm hoping to be able to get back before the end of July when this extra money runs out. So I'm hoping to get a call within the next week or two. Would be nice. Cool. I'll be able to get these things rolled up sometime this weekend too and get them back to the bank. Been sitting for a couple of weeks. Scott, I'm still looking too for those NIFCs for you. I have written down, I think you wanted 2005 and 2006. I still keep my eyes open for them, but they're not easy to come by so far. Got one running on me. Scott's looking for those. I think I got the dates right. I have it written down in my coin book, but he's got two kids that those are the birth years for, and he was looking for a couple NIFCs for those years. Okay, so you need the 2007. Sorry, I said 05 and 06. It was really 07 and 08, and right now he just needs the 07. I was close. The other thing I wanted to look at, I want to find out what needs to happen in order to become a distributor for Whitman. I'd like to look into that and be able to provide some of those things also on the stream and the website. Rolls do I have in here? 10, 12 rolls. Crafty Dragon, how are you doing? Good to see you. Everything's going well. Starting to wrap up a couple of things. Got 4th of July over my sister's this weekend. Life is good. Post a comment video. Gonna get through these 10 rolls here, and then we'll do our drawing. look at that. The stream comes through. I've been thinking about getting a bag of the 2020s and having them as giveaways here and there. Maybe listing them on eBay or something too. I think I'll probably end up doing that at some point. Maybe I'll just get a roll or two, a roll of P's and a roll of D's. Well, I'm glad we're one of the ones you still hang out with. All right, 5 more. Mo Money Inc., how are you doing? Now it's been slow. We've given away some good rounds though. I just found a decent looking bicentennial. Doesn't have many marks on it at all. It looks like it's in really good shape. This is going to be a keeper. I'll have to see if I can switch it out on my album. Yeah, I was talking about that a little bit earlier. I went to the bank. Well, I actually called the bank the other day. I called them on Wednesday, and they didn't have any coins for me at all. They said that even $half, they didn't get any orders in. So nobody got coins at my bank. I'm hoping it's not that way next week. Are you able to get anything from your bank at all? Yeah, I'm in Maryland, so I'm not too far from you. Yeah, I've got one bank that has the lobby closed. You can only get in by appointment, and the other one, the lobby's open. That's that. All right, let me switch over to, let's see what screen I need to go to. We'll switch over to the random comment picker, and we'll do our drawing. There we go. Screen's a little bit small. All right, that didn't work the way it was supposed to, but good enough. All right, let me get these comments. We got 10. I'll get them again in a second. Let me catch up. Let's see. Yeah, that's fine. Send me an email, and I'll get it out to Don. You know, if you need to transfer addresses. I don't understand that either, Mo Money. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I know that they said because of closing production down at the mints, so they weren't sending them out. But what I really don't understand is why there's a shortage of, or why I can't get $50. I don't know if they just shut down operations because of all the other coins, and that's why they didn't send out $50. But I do know the week before that too, I had 2 boxes of halves ordered, and I only got 1 box. So I'm not sure why the $50 are an issue right now. I hope that changes real quick. All right, let me get these YouTube comments one more time. And you know, tonight for the drawing, we're going to do. You're going to get to take your pick from a couple different possibilities. Let me draw a winner, and then we'll take a look at what the giveaways are. So here we go. I think that's part of it. I think that's a big part of it, is people sitting on money, sitting on the coins. Congratulations, Pollock. Just go ahead and say something in chat so we can make it official. All right, there we go. It's official. And then let's go to there we go. We want that. Sorry about that. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. All right, Pollock, here's what we've got for you. So let me know. I'll go through everything, and then let me know what you want. I've got 2 BU Kennedys, 2 BU 40%ers. So I'll put them in flips if that's what you want, but that's one possibility. So you can have 2 of those, or you can have 90% Franklin. That I've got a bunch of these. If you want a proof set, I've got, let's see, 88, 89, 90, 80, 83, 87. I can go through those again. If you decide that's what you want, I'll go through it, and you can pick out the one that you want. Or you can have 3 copper rounds. You can have this, and it's 3 together. So the first 2, you would definitely get that one, the Bitcoin, and this one right here with the eagle on it. And then you'd have your choice. In addition to those 2, I've got a Panda, a Liberty, a Buffalo, over here, $100 bar, 1 ounce. These are all 1 ounce. Number 5, I think it's another $100. this one right here. And if you want these rounds, I'll go through the numbers. There's another one. Man, you can't see them really good on here. And this one here. So you get 3 rounds. Your choice, the Bitcoin, the Eagle, and your choice of one of the other 7. So let me know. Do you want the 90%er, 2 40%ers, a proof, or 3 of the copper rounds? The Benji. All right, that makes it easy. Everybody wants the Benji. But there it is. I will get that out to you. I know it's been a while, but go ahead and send me your address, Pollock, just so I make sure I have it. I'm pretty sure I have your address from before, but I'm not positive. So send me your address and I'll get that out to you. Let me list this so I don't forget. All right, and DW, how you doing? Good. I'm glad you made it out, DW. I wish I had more boxes to go through. It would take more time. I'm looking forward one day to have a 6 or an 8 hour stream like some of the other ones. It's going to be a while, but one day it'll happen. Hopefully sooner than later. Thanks everybody for coming out. I appreciate spending this time with you each week. Thanks for the new people that have come out today. It's good seeing you here, and it's always good seeing everybody else that's been around for a little bit. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Take care. I hope everybody has a good, safe 4th of July. I'll see you all later.